Honorable President, honorable members, I seek to read some parts from the English version of Honorable President's address, and the rest may be considered as read. Just 2 months ago, we celebrated the 75th anniversary of adoption of our Constitution, and only a few days ago, the Indian Republic completed 75 years of its journey. Mahakumbh is a festival of India's cultural tradition and social consciousness. I express my sorrow over the unfortunate incident that occurred on Moni Amavasya and wish for the speedy recovery of the injured. To ensure that the journey towards Viksit Bharat continues to be guided by the ideals of our Constitution, the government has placed 4 key principles: service, good governance, prosperity, and pride at the core of governance. Initiatives like construction of 12 crore toilets under Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, 10 crore free LPG gas connections under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, ration for 80 crore needy citizens, the Subhagya Yojana, and the Jal Jeevan Mission have given the poor the confidence that they can live with dignity. Due to such efforts, 25 crore people have overcome poverty and moving forward in life. Honorable members, it is a matter of pride for the Parliament that India's daughters are now flying fighter jets, joining the police force, and leading corporate companies. Following my government decision, girls have entered and started enrolling in national military schools and National Defense Academy as cadets. Our daughters are also making the nation proud by winning medals in the Olympics. An internship program for 1 crore youth will provide them with hands-on experience in real-world work environment. In the QS World Future Skill Index 2025, India has risen to the 2nd place globally. Showcasing our leadership in artificial intelligence and digital technology, adoption in the future of work category. Similarly, India's rank in the Global Innovation Index has improved significantly, moving up from 76th to 39th position. For enhancing the ease of doing research, the One Nation, One Subscription scheme has recently been introduced, offering free access to international research materials. The inauguration of the new Nalanda University campus has revived India's ancient glory in education. Honorable members, the day is not far when an Indian citizen will travel to space aboard the indigenously developed Gaganyaan spacecraft. India's teams, whether at the Olympics or Paralympics, have consistently delivered outstanding performances. Recently, India also achieved remarkable success at the World Chess Championship. government has utilized digital technology as a tool for social justice and equality. Digital payments are no longer confined to select individuals or classes. Today, even the smallest shopkeepers in India benefit from this facility. My government is continuously working to ensure competence in cyber security. As a result of these efforts, India has achieved Tier 1 status in the Global Cyber Security Status and Index. Honorable members, 10 years ago, the budget for CAPEX was around 2 lakh crore rupees, which has now increased to over 11 lakh crore rupees in the last budget. I am pleased to inform you that Udhampur, Srinagar, Baramulla rail link project has been completed, connecting the nation from Kashmir to Kanyakumari through the railway line. Under this ambitious project, the Chenab Bridge has been constructed, which is the highest railway bridge in the world. Honorable members, metro projects in Delhi, Pune, Thane and Bengaluru, along with the recently launched Namo Bharat rapid rail services on the Ahmedabad-Bhuj route, are shaping the cities of a Viksit Bharat. Just a few weeks ago, work began on Rithala-Narela-Kundli corridor in Delhi, which will be one of the major sections of the Delhi metro network. In 2014, the total metro network in Delhi NCR was less than 200 kilometers. Now it is more than doubled. Additionally, the decision to deploy 52,000 electric buses in the country at an estimated cost of 8,000 crore rupees will provide smooth and clean urban transportation. Honorable members, through telemedicine, over 30 crore e-teleconsultations have provided healthcare benefit to our citizens. The government is also working on creating 75,000 new seats in medical colleges over the next 5 years. Honorable members, today, India is the largest producer of milk, pulses, and spices in the world. The government has consistently increased the minimum support price for both Kharif and Rabi crops. In the past 6 months, 109 climate-resilient, biofortified, and high-yielding advanced crop varieties have been released to farmers. A national mission is also being implemented to promote natural farming. The year 2025 is being celebrated as the International Year of Cooperatives, and India will play a significant role in this global initiative. Honorable members, nearly 1.25 lakh tribal children are receiving quality education through more than 470 Eklavya model residential schools. In the last 10 years, 30 new medical colleges have been established in tribal-dominated areas. This year, the 150th birth anniversary of Bhagwan Birsa Munda is being celebrated across the country as Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. Honorable members, to showcase the potential of 8 states of the Northeast to the entire country, the first ever Ashtalakshmi Mahotsav was organized. Honorable members, after the abrogation of Article 370, there is a conducive environment for development of Jammu and Kashmir. Both the Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha elections were conducted in a peaceful manner in Jammu and Kashmir. The people of Jammu and Kashmir deserve commendation for this remarkable achievement. Honorable members, this year we will celebrate the 125th birth anniversary of Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, who said, and I quote, "True nationalism lies not only in the physical unity of India, but in strengthening its cultural unity," unquote. My government is promoting national unity through cultural initiatives like Kashi Tamil Sangam, Kashi Telugu Sangam, and Saurashtra Tamil Sangam. By removing colonial era laws, a Nyaya Sanhita has been introduced in place of the penal code. My government has initiated the Aspirational Districts program in the country's most backward areas, implementing a unique experiment in good governance. A UNDP report has praised this initiative. Inspired by this success, the government has now launched a campaign for the holistic development of 500 aspirational blocks. Honorable members, this year the country is celebrating the 150th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Inspired by his vision, my government is moving ahead with the principle of Nation First. Roads in border areas, along with modern infrastructure like the Atal Tunnel, Sela Tunnel, and Sonmarg Tunnel, have enhanced both defense capabilities and tourism. The Vibrant Villages program has been launched in the country's first villages located along the border. The final phase of eliminating left-wing extremism has also begun. Due to the government's efforts, the number of districts affected by left-wing extremism has been reduced from 126 to 38 only. Honorable members, several significant decisions have been taken in the last 6 months towards achieving the target of 500 gigawatt non-fossil fuel energy capacity by 2030. The Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam campaign launched on World Environment Day 2024. Millions of citizens have enthusiastically participated, and this initiative has been appreciated worldwide. We have diverse states, diverse regions, and diverse languages. Yet, as one nation, we have only one identity, Bharat. And we have only one resolution, one goal, Viksit Bharat. When we move forward together, our future generations will surely witness a developed, empowered, capable and prosperous Bharat in 2047. Jai Hind.